Hello everyone, it's Cirque, and welcome back to our 12 Days of Yulemas Advent Calendar unboxing. Today I'm showing you the Mystery Design Cross-Stitch Advent Calendar from that How To Girl on Etsy. And this one I'm very excited about because it's actually interactive. So taking off the top and removing this nice fluff we have inside to keep everything together. As you can see, we have a ring for cross-stitching, some twine for colors, a nice little felt circle to cover it up when I'm done, and we have 24 cards covered up on the back so I can't see ahead of time what my design is. And for every day in December, I'm going to be getting just a little piece of the design, so I won't know what it'll look like by the end of the month. I'll just do a couple of sections a day, and by the end of the month I'll have a beautiful cross stitch. And here we have an instruction pamphlet where it explains everything that I just told you, and likely to cut down on the cost of printing the cards. I believe the cards will be in black and white, but they have listed here what color I'll be using for each day, as well as the number of stitches I'm using so that I can keep track. And also, when I ordered, I paid a little bit extra to get a magnetic pin to keep my needles on. And as you can see, I haven't seen it yet. So let's open it up and see what it looks like. Oh, it's a little difficult to do on camera. And isn't that cute? Okay, so we have a magnet on the back to connect to our hoop. And on the front, we have that How To Girl's little mascot character in a Santa hat. And I'm not sure. Oh, the needle's in here still. So I'll get that out. And as far as I know, that should help us keep track of our needle every day. There we are. And then we can attach this so that we'll have it for tomorrow. And there we are! So I'm very excited to start this. I'm sure the design will be beautiful, and I really appreciate the fact that that How To Girl had the fabric already in the hoop, since sometimes I have a little bit of trouble getting it to sit in there correctly so that my design will be straight. I ran out of memory towards the end there, but I'm pretty sure I've said everything that needs to be said. So then let's get to the project. So this will probably be a shorter video today, just because since it would be a little difficult and also a lot boring to cross stitch on camera, and I probably wouldn't have a lot of commentary while doing it, I just decided to use photos of how the design progressed for each day. Because cross stitches usually begin in the center to make sure the spacing is correct, and the center of this design was a house, I could kind of guess what it was going to be by day 3, but I still had a lot of fun doing it nonetheless. I'm still not completely sure if it's meant to be a gingerbread house or a normal one. The candy canes made me assume gingerbread, but I mean, you can get giant plastic candy canes at most stores, so that doesn't really mean anything. The days I used white thread may be a little hard to see just because it's white thread on white Ida cloth, but hopefully you can see it a little bit, and I didn't photograph those days for nothing. Also, before somebody points it out in the comments, yes, I forgot day 15. I can't remember if I lost the image or if I just forgot to take it, but either way, we skipped from 14 to 16, so sue me. Please don't actually sue me. I also really like how the back stitch sections really make the picture pop when I get to them. It's such a small detail, but it really makes the design go from vaguely house-shaped blob to, oh well, that sure is a house. And then here is the fully finished version. I put the backing on after I gathered all of the extra... I always forget what the cross-stitch fabric's called, but, you know, the fabric that I cross-stitch on. After I gathered all the extra to the back, I blanket stitched this backing onto it that was provided, as mentioned, and it's very nice. I realized that I'm not sure if this was actually meant for the top or the bottom, but, I mean, it's cute either way. I like how it turned out, and as an advent calendar, I think this was a very good one for if you're into cross-stitching. I mean, it was easy to understand, it turned out beautifully, and I had a lot of fun doing it. Even though the pattern was a little easy to guess, it was still very fun to see it develop. And as for whether I would consider doing it again next year, this is definitely one that I can say with confidence that if I remember and I have the opportunity to, I definitely want to redo an advent calendar of this style again. Maybe I'll buy one of the ones that the pattern is already told ahead of time, or maybe I will do the mystery again. Maybe I'll do both. And honestly, I'm even tempted to go on, was it That How To Girl or That How To Girl? I'm tempted to go on That How To Girl's Etsy page and see if she might have any of the leftover advent calendars for clearance, maybe just to do for fun. And just in case you're interested, here is her Instagram, and I believe her Etsy is the same. I can't remember off the top of my head if she has it written anywhere, but yeah, if you'd like to cross stitch, definitely check out That How To Girl, and maybe next year check out her advent calendar. And if we remember, maybe we can do the cross stitch together next year. That being said, I wish you a good day, a happy remainder of the holiday season, and I hope to see you again soon.